Welcome back to GF, Toronto Maple Leafs weekly recap. And you know what? Back on track. They were 2-0-1. I know they lost in their shootout to the Habs, guys. To me, those are ties. When it goes for the extra point, whichever team gets it, who gives a shit. But the main theme this week, Leafs at Panthers. We beat them 4-1. One goal. When the Leafs ever allow one goal? Maple Leafs Hurricanes on Thursday. I thought they were going to lose 5-1. They allow one goal again. Saturday night, they allow one goal. That is what any team needs to win games and get back in the playoff race. Now, it was Joe Woll, who's been playing well all year, and then Joe Woll gets hurt in the Carolina game. And Dennis Hildeby was fantastic yesterday. Good for Scott Laughton. He's coming along. Heart and soul guy. Penalty kill, block shots. Robert Reichel, that's how you do it if you're going to do a clap bomb on a breakaway. Thank God he scored, or we probably would have ripped him to shreds, but do not need this anymore. The Leafs are in trouble, but again, mismanagement. I'm done with Joe Woll and Anthony Stolarz. And if you're not, then you're just one of those, you're living on a prayer Bon Jovi type Leaf fan. You need to be available. Connor Hellebuck, the best goalies are available. We're not saying this has to be back in the day, Cujo, Eddie, you're playing 60 games. But if you can't start 45, 50 games a year, you're not the man. And you shouldn't get paid to be the man. You're a platoon guy. And in modern NHL, you need 3 goalies now, and we're seeing it. Maybe you even need 4, or a good one in the AHL. But for Hildeby to be in this position, unfair to the kid. And he's playing very well. He's not allowing... Imagine he was playing the way he should be playing. Allowing a couple softies, trying to, figure out the NHL. How many fucking starts does this guy have? 10? So... Brad Treliving, once again, can't blame Dubas. This is Treliving, and I've said it. Since Frederik Andersen was our bona fide starter, it's been a rotation, a revolving door, and it's leading to nowhere. We're losing this way. So, Anthony Stolarz and Joe Woll. And again, I'm more of a Joe Woll guy because he's younger, more upside. Stolarz has been around, never really got it done. Had one good year. Guys, take it from me. I'm going to take this now, the ladies' man analogy. Buddy, any guy can fucking fuck one hot chick. That don't mean you got game like your host, GF. You got to do it over and over and over again. I got a couple 5s and 6s out there. But you know what I'm trying to say. You got to consistently close 8s, man, 9s, or you're not that guy. And that's, for me, it's the same thing here. Stolarz, 1 year. And then you got hurt in the playoffs against Florida. When we need these guys the most, they're not available. Joe Woll in 2024. 15 minutes before Game 7 against the Bruins at Boston. Big game, and Samsonov has to go in. Availability is very important. That's why I'm a Sundin guy over Matthews. You keep getting hurt, you're not as good as the guy that doesn't get hurt. That's more durable, that finds a way to still produce while he's injured. Or he just doesn't get injured. So, either way, Matthews is playing better. Matthews is blocking shots, playing more of a well-rounded game. People got to stop expecting 60-goal seasons. Those days are over. And we don't need Mitch Marner. Our offense is fine. I'm not saying we don't miss him at all, but that is not the problem. The problem here, we don't have the goalie, we don't have the number 1 defenseman. The blue line isn't good enough. The forwards are doing their job. A lot of guys are coming along. Leave Max Domi on the top line. He's not a center anymore. Berube, stop over juggling. Leave Easton Cowan on the second line. Easton Cowan's a big part of our future. The problem is, then you have the logjam of Joshua, Waugh, Michelli, Robertson, McMahon. And you know me, I like Robertson and McMahon. They've been here longer. They deserve to get those spots. We'll see if they get re-signed. But before I close out, the goalie situation, enough is enough. You continue doing this, you're no different than, the guy or girl who gets cheated on and doesn't want to, you're in denial. This is never going to work. The teams that win the Stanley Cup, Vasilevsky, Bobrovsky, 1 goalie. It's like a quarterback. You don't got you got 2 starters. That means you don't have the man. And the Leafs need the man, and we're sick and tired of this shit. Go Leafs, go.